like to call that natural sound in the business.
That's called natural sound, and it's called my little the voice box that talks to me.
Yes.
Fell out of my.
Okay. I hear it's good to have
chair.
nat sounds, though. So, like, the more nat sounds, the better.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to have some natural sound later in the form of thunder or anything
Yeah,
like
right.
that?
I think it depends on your view of later. If your view of later is like 11 o'clock, we're trying to go to bed. No, we're likely good if you're here in central Indiana and those showers have already passed you by. Now, there are still some seeing those showers around, but once they're gone for a little while. But 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and towards the southwest, maybe near Bloomington, different story. We could have one wave of storms move through this evening. The next couple of evenings, we'll all sort of have a wave of storms in the forecast, and I think they might get more and more intense as they go along. We'll end up seeing, but as of right now, this evening and the overnight stuff should be relatively quiet, especially here in central Indiana. We're not looking too bad, although on the cloudy side, temperatures warm towards the southwest in the 80s. Probably a little extra sunshine sneaking in down there, but at least everybody's seeing some sneaking through what was pretty heavy cracks in those clouds. We are not only on the warm side, we're also a little sticky, dew points sort of higher than we have seen for much of the spring. So as we can see, we will get much more comfortable moving into a cooler weekend ahead. We just have to make it first there. And so far this week, it's continued to be kind of hot, a little sticky and rainy over the last 24 hours. Much of central Indiana getting in on some decent rainfall here. Many locations seeing 1 to 2, even in some locations down near looks like Morristown, maybe even up to 4 inches of rain has fallen in your neighborhood over the last 24 hours. So we're hoping this is kind of the last of that rain off north, moving eventually out of Noblesville, Cicero, currently moving towards Pendleton, maybe just clipping Pendleton, Anderson, Elwood. So as these move further and further out towards the northeast along I-69, hopefully more and more of us get to dry out. But if you're off here in the northeast, these are kind of the last wave that you'll have to make it through before you can get to the quieter conditions. But as I said, the main risk for actually tonight into tomorrow morning is going to be further southwest. So I'd rather take a few leftover showers this evening and no risk for severe weather than the opposite. Why are we seeing chances for severe weather? Big system coming our way. First of all, warm front down to the south. That's likely going to be responsible for giving us really warm conditions as we move into tomorrow. So again, those showers move out. There are those storms by midnight moving down into the southwest. This model has them breaking apart by Indianapolis, Lafayette, Columbus, but some don't have them fully breaking apart. So maybe a few of those leftover downpours in Indianapolis, Columbus, Lafayette. Most of the severe weather would be hail risk down to the southwest, and then mostly quiet. A few little showers out there early Thursday, and then a wave of storms moving through our region into the evening hours. And then, of course, we mentioned that even Friday night holds another wave coming our way. So this evening, we're quiet. We're doing all right. Tomorrow, most of the day, actually pretty good out there. However, there will be a few isolated showers. And then again, tomorrow night, moving in with those storms and near record high, if not maybe even breaking record high temperatures in our forecast tomorrow before that next wave. That's likely going to fuel the next wave of storms. Another wave on Friday. Good for all this fun activity here in the Circle City of the weekend, but later next week, maybe midweek, scattered showers will return.